I really hope you loved the title of this one. I just finished working out. It's November 5th, 2019. But while I was working out, I was listening to multiple TEDx talks about emotional intelligence, communication, and the such as that, things such as that. And one of the things that he talked about was Tony Robbins talks about it a lot too. I used to listen to him a lot more back in probably 2015, 16, 17 when I was first beginning. But one of the things that the gentleman talked about, let me pull his name up for you and give you guys the actual video that it was in my history. No, I'm just filling the air. The name of the video was, it was How to Deal with People, How to Deal with Difficult People, TED Talk by Jay Johnson. I'm still out of breath from working out. But the thing he talked about was, from a physiology standpoint, what you can do to manipulate your body. So the title of this video is How to Manipulate People. I'm not sure what I'm going to use for it yet. Just as a good clickbait so people misjudge and have preconceived notions about it just for fun because I get off on it. But he talks about when you're looking at the limbic system and how I've been getting a lot into breath work lately, with meditation, with the bed of nails that I've been using, but just general mindfulness, as well as with working out and athletic stuff like playing basketball in the summer or pickup games, using my breath to give my body more oxygen just so that I can so that I can think more clearly, right? And one of the things that this guy mentioned just now, I don't know why I'm dying. One of the things that this guy just mentioned is when you take a deep breath, when you look at the limbic system, which is your fight or flight reflex, when you're getting into a heated discussion with somebody, your body, because of the limbic system, I believe, this is what my understanding of it is, takes that as you are, in essence, like either going to die in this situation and you need to get out of there, or you need to face the situation head on. So from a very primal death evolutionary standpoint, if you bump into somebody and you guys, or you're in let's better example, you're communicating with your relationship partner, spouse, whatever, and you notice that things are starting to get heated consciously. Your body starts releasing stress hormones like cortisol that make you literally feel and your brain believe as if you're getting chased by a lion. And one of the ways to manipulate your body and overpower this is with breath work. So if you know that your brain is taking it as this extreme, right? The simple thing that they taught you in kindergarten, like the guy says, is just take a deep breath or count to 10, because that'll change your physiology. There's a lot of content by Tony Robbins on physiology, changing your physical state, which can change your emotional state and increase energy in your body. So like power stances and things like that, or like jumping jacks, like very, very simple stuff that changes your physiology, that can increase your energy as well as your mental state from negative to positive. But back to the specific situation, when you're about to get into it with somebody that may be difficult for you, take a deep breath, because from a brain specifically standpoint, if you were being chased by a lion, you wouldn't stop to take a deep breath. You'd take off. You'd get the fuck out of there for simplicity. So when you take that deep breath, you're telling your brain to tell your mind is telling your brain to tell your body that this isn't that bad of a situation as I feel like it is, because we're emotional feeling beings. Same thing with counting to 10. If you were being chased by a lion or whatever the case may be in the wild, because we're primal and because we're like, our bodies are evolutionary, and this is how our brain reacts to these situations because of the system, you wouldn't stand there for 10 seconds and be at peace if you were being chased by something that was going to take your life, which the body is there to create survival for that human being itself. So you can manipulate your body using your mind just based off logic. You can manipulate your emotions for the better when you notice these things happening. Take that deep breath, count to 10, take multiple deep breaths, because when you're getting more oxygen to your body, so you get better blood flow and all that stuff. And I'm not a health guy, I'm a businessman, but you all can get a positive effect out of this, in essence, using your physiology to manipulate your body to get better results that you want. So then when you're calm, you're no longer releasing the cortisol and the stress hormones into your body, and you can think about it clearly. And then the other stuff that he talks about in the video is using like inclusive language and stuff. So I feel like we're using terms like, I feel like we're having a confrontation, or we're miscommunicating to each other, or maybe we don't understand each other. So then it's inclusive. So it's you and the person versus the problem. But this is the biggest takeaway I got from the video. So I wanted to share that with all of you. I hope it was of help. I hope it was valuable. I hope you are able to utilize it in your real life, because school doesn't necessarily teach us those things. But I like to do whatever I can, pass the things that I've learned, so you don't have to learn from my mistakes or your own. You get to learn from my mistakes and others. See everyone in the next video.